Hello everyone, this is Chatbot Doctor here. I would like to make a short guide about how to use your profile cards or on crushon, or if you are a c.ai user, is the persona. Some of the stuff will not be shared between both websites because they have different characteristics, but other stuff will be related and you will understand when I start explaining to you. Um, as I said in my previous video, I am an experienced user on crushon. I don't really use c.ai, but they use the same infrastructure, so um, the stuff that works on here will work on c.ai as well, character AI as well. So just keep that in mind. Um, But yeah, let's get started. So this is one of my profile cards. First of all, let me show you how you can access this here. So when you open um, crushon and when you get inside the chat, first you will see like an empty profile card. If you are new to this, you don't know, but when you press this, and then you will have access to your profile cards. So this is the one I use. I'm just gonna choose this one and let's get into it. Yeah, let's say edit. So first of all, you can add any pictures you want. You don't really need to be original here. If there's a character you like from an anime or a TV show, or whatever you fancy, you can just edit here, give it a name, choose gender, define your age, the character age. Be careful, it has to be 18 plus, so minimum 18. And then on crushon, you have three different sections, well, including your age 4, but it doesn't matter. Three important sections, right? So your favorites, your dislikes, and your other information. Um, on c.ai, you only have your display name or your background, so you can actually add everything on your background on c.ai. So you can say like the user likes this and this and this and this, and user dislikes this and this and this and this. But in here, you will have like a different section. So um, let's start with your favorites. So on your favorites, you can put whatever really, but consider the type of bots that you are talking to and what type of chats you are having in general. Um, what do you like to talk about, or what do you like to role play about, right? And put that in here. For example, I put these things here. Um, it does sometimes come up. For example, if I am talking to a character and we decide to have a watch party, we want to watch something together. If on your favorites I have anime, right? So the character might say, "Oh, okay, like let's watch anime," you know? She might just say it because she knows that it's my favorite, right? So that's how it come up. And if you put here like your character's favorite food, um, that will also another thing will come up. So if you say like you love spaghetti, then when you are talking to the bot and you're talking about food, or like maybe we can go somewhere to eat, or are you gonna cook something for me, stuff like that. If you put here like a spaghetti, for example, they will say, "Oh, I can cook for you. Let me cook spaghetti for you." Or they might say, "Let's go grab something to eat together. Why not we go eat spaghetti?" So they can refer to your favorites in conversation. So consider that in your mind when you are talking to a bot. On your dislikes, it's a little bit more, I don't want to say complicated because it's not complicated, but this is the things that bots will avoid talking about or avoid mentioning to you. Or if it's like a confrontational bot, um, they might bring it up just to annoy you, right? So they can do stuff like that too. They refer to your dislikes just to get a rise out of you if it is written as that kind of bot. Yeah. So that's how you what you need to know about your favorites and your dislikes. Um, Most important bit on Crushon is your other information, right? So you can basically put whatever here. You can put your physical information, which bots will refer to it when you are talking to them. Um, if you are like flirting with some bots and you put here like, oh, like my character has a cute face, um, bots might comment on your cute face or might think about, oh, like he has such a cute face, yeah, like that. Um, so it will come up. If you put like a masculine man, I have lots of muscles, I have like six packs or whatever. Um, the bots will also comment on that too. Again, it's all dependent on the context, but it will come up. Um, as I said, you can put your like physical description, and you can um, put your character description. Although it doesn't really come up your character description, but in conversation they might say, "Oh, like you are always such an arrogant boy," because I put arrogant here, right? Even if you don't talk to them like arrogantly, they might think or say to you that, "Oh, like he always talks arrogantly to other people," like that, right? So it can come up once again. So just think about what kind of character profile you are going for and include that. Last thing is basically like a quality of life stuff, which is I know a lot of people struggles with these issues on crushon. I don't know how common it is on c.ai. As I said before, I don't really use c.ai. So these system rules might not work on c.ai as intended, but on crushon they can make a big difference. What am I saying is you add system rules. So the system rules is basically directing the AI to follow the rules that you set. Even if it's someone else's character, if you put system rules here, it will work. It will not always work. It will not 100% work, but it will help. So keep that in mind. Even if you put like, for example, um, my go-to system rule, which I use it on all of my characters, is if you put it in brackets like this, it will make it easier for bot to understand. But basically, like big brackets and char, which is shortened version for character, will never speak, act, or think for the user. You can actually add something here, which will improve slightly, which is this one: act, think, or assume attention for the user, right? So this will help a little bit, as I said, for some, I don't want to say badly written, but because some people don't know how to write bots all that well, uh, sometimes they use this command line, like user, a lot on the personality section when they're creating the bot. And if they use this one a lot on personality, there's a high chance that bots will assume control for the user, for whoever talking to the bot, yeah? So they can write stories about them, they can talk for you instead of waiting for you to talk, instead of waiting for you to say something. So they can actually progress the story as they like, instead of like letting you to continue with your character, right? So if you write this on those type of bots, it may help a little bit. This is not a 100% guarantee. If a bot is written the bot creator put too much user in the personality section, it may still not help, but it will alleviate the problem at least a bit. And if they use maybe a couple of times in the personality section, maybe not so much, this will help. This will stop the bot talking for you or assume intention for you, right? Um, Another thing, which is this is optional, so you don't actually have to put this, but um, let me show you. What was that? If you encounter an issue, this I touched on it a little bit on my previous video again, but I will explain here one more time. Um, Once again, if a bot is not very well written, uh, they will start copying the user, whoever talking to the bot, yeah, writing style, right? So when you reply to the bot, if your replies are short, in time the bot will start replying short as well, yeah. So it will copy your style, which it might get annoying because like you see the greeting is very long and the first couple of responses are very long, and then bot starts getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and it will want you to write more. And even after all that conversation, you start reply longer. It may still reply shorter to you because it copied all of your previous responses before, right? The short responses. So one thing to avoid that, and you don't really want bots to change their writing style based on you, right? You want them to speak on their own style as its creator intended. So one thing you can write is, once again, you can use user response style never influences char response style. So this is another command you can write. You don't always have to put this on your information section, but if you are running into this problem with a bot you want to talk, then you can add this and it will also alleviate the problem a little bit. Alternatively, you can change your language models on crushon, which there are many. You can also try that too, but this may also help if you don't want to change the model you are using. I think that's it. This is gonna be a little bit shorter video. If you have any other questions, you can ask me. I'll be out. Thank you so much and enjoy your day.